good, y'all? We talking dispatch today and why a recent decision by the development team and Nintendo's got niggas on Twitter to whip out their PhDs in deceit and non-compliance with first world issues because they got their ability to goon taken away from them without consent. The breakout indie game mainly popularized by a walking, talking caricature of an HR violation and a woman who I would play in the snow for. I'd get frostbite up in that bitch. That's besides the point. Recently, they just got a release on the Switch 2, and the Switch 2 has been doing a decent job handling the likes of Mario Kart World, soon to be Resident Evil according to leaks, and Cyberpunk. And fuck that nigga Adam Smasher, New York is not safe for you. And you wondering what my little 5'6" ass gonna do. Honestly, we working on that, but fuck Adam Smasher, I hate that nigga. There are two major problems according to the fans of Dispatch. One being that's the lack of consent. If you whip to Dispatch, you know that there'd be dick and ass in this game. And if you, you used to be able to consent to whether or not you wanted to bear witness, and on the Nintendo Switch 2, that shit's gone. The visual censorship toggle, which let you decide whether to see any rude visuals like nudity or profane gestures in the PC and PS5 versions, have been moved from the Switch 2 releases, and the censorship setting is automatically turned on, and there is no way to change that. So unless you own your Elliot Elderson, you're not gonna be able to see this shit for free, and that's a problem to a lot of people apparently as of today. Which is funny because this isn't anything new. Censored versions were spotted all the way back in December on Nintendo's eShop, and there's honestly, hold on, let me just pull up the visual again. Hold on, so the original artwork from the Dispatch Digital Deluxe Edition just shows the team having fun at a pool party, I'm assuming. I mean, not even assuming, there's a pool right there, I'm tripping. And in the censored version, there's even less notable features, which of course, I'd be joking about going in and shit, but like deadass, like, I'm not really pressed about them not showing like bare chests and shit like that in the game. You really don't need that in general. I guess it's being present is just evident of the magnification of their wanting to censor this type of rhetoric at Nintendo, which is hypocritical kind of. We gonna get to that in a minute. But two, niggas is mad that the discounted pre-order on the game didn't come with the notification of the censorship as a stipulation. And again, I gotta take a break because a lot of these Twitter comments are just frying me. Hold on 1 second. So there was a discounted pre-order on the title without any disclosure of the censorship. When this is a very popular title and players have expectations, this has gotta be unlawful. I don't want a partial experience for what I paid. I hope this changes, but I requested a refund. Fuck off with the censorship. And this nigga got a cloud peak. What the fuck? Why is it censored on the Switch 2? I fucking pre-ordered it and I can't cancel this fight. I want my money back. I was waiting for this version, but I prefer to buy it on PC. So some of y'all just freaked out in general. But the point still stands that I think overall, and I'm not trying to like hit on or harp on anybody that was twisted about it, but at the same time, I feel like just a partial disclosure of nudity not being shown shouldn't be like a deal breaker for some niggas. Like I feel like at the end of the day, the less like we already live in a world that's hypersexual as it is, and I feel like just another game that just doesn't have it as easily accessible isn't really doing any damage. Is honestly a betterment to society that it's not too hypersexualized. But there's actually some whoa. And you're probably saying, oh, Aries, you just balling stones in a glass house, which is partially true, but like I be doing my shit for the shock value. I don't be going into like this on the actual like on the regular or at all, to be honest with you. This actually brings us to my next point. It's kind of hypocritical of Nintendo to heavily enforce this, even though I think, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. But there's deadass like erotica on the Switch 2 eShop, easily accessible. And my issue with this is, especially as someone who got like exposed to pornography when I was like a jit, like I think like 9. It's a shame that it's just such like it's just right there, bro. And that's I be joking and shit about that, but I guess it's just like a multifaceted attempt to kind of like raise some like white flags or yellow, red. I guess it doesn't matter the color. I think the point just still stands that a lot of sexual content on the Switch 2 should not be there regardless. And I think that hopefully maybe this situation sparks some kind of like talks on maybe overlooking the rules when it comes to the whole censorship thing. I get like again with the dispatch thing, I don't really give a fuck if it's censored or not censored, fine. But there's other more pressing issues on the Switch 2. But anyway, that's my time for the day. I got an academic advisory meeting because I'm on probation, academic probation. It's actually looking bad, but we gonna lock in. But yeah, I'm surprised I made it to record this video because the ice is actually wild outside. I hope y'all staying safe and fuck that type of ice, and I guess it's just softball climb too. Just in general, I like snow, but I wish it was. And I'm joking about the bond plays it, but anyway, this is honestly getting too socially awkward for me. I'm going. Much love, y'all. Peace.